Look at me, I'm
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with the Fish Keepers. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a new pet that I just got. Today I went and decided to get a new pet named Lucky. And I went to Monster Aquarium in Queens and Flushing, and I was supposed to only get 2 fish, but I ended up getting 3. But I will show you guys later on how that happened. Of course, I'll give you guys a run through of what Monster Aquarium has and what they had to offer, of course, just like with any other pet store I go to. But today I'm mostly going to be discussing about betta care. And the big question today is, should betta fish be a first pet for your child? Well, let's go through the details and find out, shall we? Hey everybody, so as you can see, I'm actually super excited today because my package has arrived from Amazon. And we are going to set up Dosh's new fish tank that I've just got. So I'm upgrading Dosh from a 1 gallon tank to a 2.5 gallon tank. And we're gonna get this set up because in this box is a filter. Alrighty everybody, so I got the tank filtering right now. Right now, as you can see, I got a small little filter in here, perfect for this 2.5 gallon. A bamboo tree, which will provide some extra oxygen. Those are fake plants down there, but they're just there for decoration. A heater in the background to keep Dosh warm. And Dosh. Dosh is pretty much eating right now, but Dosh is looking great in this tank, but he's going to look a lot better when this chlorine dies down in this tank. So once the chlorine goes down, he will be moved to this tank. I'm planning on getting a Playco like around here. Let a Playco just sit there to clean off the bottom. And maybe one more bamboo plant. Of course, there's not going to be a lot of room, but then again, Playcos don't really need too much room, and, well, bettas really don't need a lot of room either. Now, when the Playco hits a lot bigger, I will move him to a bigger tank, but just for now, he's going to be my little cleaner helper here. So, we're on our way to Monster Aquarium today in Flushing, Queens, which is going to be used to get a fish. Alrighty guys, we'll see you when we're there. What a day to go get some fish. Fish hunting today. So I'm currently out here in Flushing, Queens, and I'm on my way to Monster Aquarium, where I usually go there to go buy different kinds of fish because their fish are very healthy and look pretty good and energetic, you know. I've never had problems with them buying fish, so I'm gonna go inside the store and I'm gonna record around and, you know, show you guys what it's like inside Monster Aquarium and why it's such a big deal out here in Flushing to get fish. As you can see, I'm out here in a stormy like weather, which looks pretty bad. But yeah, we're on our way there. So foggy out here today, but on my way there, and we're gonna go to Monster Aquarium now. Oh yeah? How about bigger ones?
At Open Target. Click to find the nearest store.
After a long day of getting fish, why not play a game? Pros of having a betta is they're a perfect fish and they're very hardy. They could pretty much live in anything. I've seen bettas living in small little bowls, to bettas living in big tanks, to bettas living in dirty water, to bettas living in clean water. Betta is a really strong fish. Now, when keeping a betta, you must always keep in mind that bettas do need some room. Now, I know you guys see them inside pet stores in little bowls and all that. That's not adequate to keep a betta. A betta should be in at least a 1 gallon aquarium and up. I highly recommend at least 5 to 10 gallons, but that's what I recommend. If you guys don't have that kind of tank, you know, a 1 gallon should be good, or at least a large bowl. Next thing is make sure that your water is equipped with heat, because bettas are a tropical fish and do require heat. So putting heat inside a tank is definitely a must for betta. Betta are pretty much easy fish. They do keep to themselves and they are pretty friendly towards people, at least. But a betta should not be kept with another betta. So now going to the cons. Cons of having a betta is bettas are not allowed to stay together. No two males. Two females are okay, but sometimes the females do tend to fight depending on the room and tank size. So always keep that in mind. Now, male bettas are very aggressive. So pretty much any colorful fish you throw in there, guppies, whatever, it will be prone to attacking it. So with betta fish, you always got to keep that in mind, that this is a fish that you got to keep alone. That's why they're also known as the Siamese fighting fish. So you must always keep them by themselves. Bettas are pretty much easy fish. There's not really much cons to them. The only cons that I would say about them is just that you can't keep them together and they do tend to fight a lot. But you know, if you guys really want to see a lot more on betta care, I definitely will be making a video soon on how to treat and take care of your betta. But I just want to show you guys about the new betta I got today. So when I went to Monster Aquarium today, some guy was actually giving away a betta fish. But Monster Aquarium obviously didn't take the fish because I guess they have their own stock. So I decided to take the betta and name him Lucky, because he's honestly an elephant ear betta fish, which I just found out. And he's a male, actually. And he is looking good. Nothing seems to be wrong with him, but you know, I have him right now in my 1 gallon tank. I'm planning to upgrade it. So in the next clip, you will see how he's progressing in that tank, and I definitely will keep you all updated on how he is adapting to the tank and whatnot. But you know, I'm lucky to have him too. You know, I actually walked into the pet store only expecting to buy 2 fish and ended up walking out with 3. So you know, it's a lucky day for me. But you know, I definitely am a big fish lover, so pretty much anything that somebody's gonna give me, I'm pretty much gonna take and try to make the best of it. So I mean, yeah, so now let's get to the next clip. As you guys can see, my tank did go down with the chlorine. It's not so much right now, and as of right now, it looks like it will be habitable for life. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this betta into it, which is this is Dosh. So I'm gonna put Dosh in his new tank with the 2 Ottoman catfish and see how that plays out. And Dosh's tank here I'm gonna use for Lucky. So we're gonna see how that looks. Alright, let me just set everything up and I'll record once I have them inside. So as you can see, I do got Dosh in his fish tank. The catfish look like they're doing pretty well as well. I mean, the chlorine is still relatively high, but this will recede with time. Probably by tomorrow, the chlorine should be done. The heater is fully working, the filter is fully in place, and for extra oxygen, I provided a bamboo plant. So now Dosh is going to live a really happy life in this tank. I mean, to lower his aggression, I mean, he hasn't started yet with, well, it looks like he's starting with the catfish now, but let's just hope he's not too aggressive towards them. He'll have to eventually learn to live with them, or if not, I might have to separate the 2. But let's see how he reacts in a few with them. I mean, he is relatively new to the tank, and bettas do tend not to live good with other fish. But there should be more than enough space for them to live together in house. But let's see how this plays out. Alrighty guys, so I have set up both betta tanks. Now this guy right here is named Lucky, but I decided I want to change his name to Drago. And the only reason I say Drago is because he resembles a dragon a bit. Now with this guy, I'm really certain he is a male. Now remember, somebody did give me this fish, so I mean, I've been in the business for a while with this, and I'm relatively sure this is a male. But if I'm fairly mistaken, you know, you could always comment. and tell me, hey, this may be a female. But I'm relatively sure this is a male. And of course he's in a 1 gallon right now. I will be upgrading soon, just like I did with Dosh. Dosh is actually doing pretty good. If we look over here, he's actually doing relatively nice. His colors are shining. His tank is looking great. The catfish seem to be getting along now with him. And you know, everything looks great there. I mean, he still shows some aggression towards them, but not much. I mean, he's mostly just the type to lead them alone. Probably just chase them around a bit. But this tank is looking great, and I'm really happy with this tank of how it came out. Of course, I wanted to add more plants into it, but what do you guys think? Should I add more plants or leave it the way it is? Feel free to comment below. Alrighty guys, so the fish are looking great. Dash and Lucky are both getting along fine in their tanks. If you guys really want to comment anything or say anything, please do comment below and tell me. If anything, you know, please do hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I definitely will be posting update videos soon on both of their care. So I wish everyone a great day, and I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Alrighty, see you guys next week.